Hey, it's me and Glam Good. I hope this turns out this time. You would not believe. Past 3 weeks have been, well, 2 weeks, whatever, have been killer. I've been going through some shit at work, and I finally just gave up on that and said, you know, whatever happens, happens. I can only do what I can do. I can't do no more than that. The rest is up to God. Coffee makes everything better. So, I'm in a different room. I don't know, I'm trying out some different things. You know, places. Still trying to save up to get like a laptop and a camera, but you know, that's going to happen. That's going to be a long time before that happens. But I got my order, which I've done a couple videos. They all turned out too long. So I'm going to have to make a different video on all the cool stuff that came with it. But here is the beautiful Too Faced chocolate gold palette. And let me tell you what, I can smell the chocolate from here. It's infused with real gold. Okay, whatever. And cocoa. And it's some really smelly cocoa. What does it taste like? Don't know. I ain't tasting it. Might eventually taste it, but I'm sure it won't be on purpose. Alright, and we have a beautiful mirror. Nice big mirror. And look at those colors, which I believe these 5 are matte and all the rest are shimmer. So, you know, I never know what I'm going to do. I just start getting in there and doing. I mean, how many, do you guys have a plan when you start putting on your eyeshadow? Do you actually have a plan and you know exactly what you're going to do? Because I don't, which is one of the reasons why it takes me so long, because I have to sit here and go, what do I want to do? Oh. Well, and even though these names are on here a little bit better, my eyesight is killing me again, so, is it, can I see it on the box? Not really. They do have really cute names, though. So I think first I'm going to go in with this lighter of the kind of a tan beige-ish color, and we're just gonna kind of do the upper crease. I have been playing with, when I do my lid, instead of just doing the lid, really taking it all the way up into that crease, because it's such a hood. And I don't know, I'm going to have to experiment some more with that. Some of the colors actually look better, and some of them just are kind of too much. So, I don't know. You can see I'm starting to get the hang of using the end of the brush, so that you might actually be able to see what I'm doing. I really hate it when the mirror gets in between us and my hand is like right up in my face. Part of that is because I just, you know, I have cataracts and I just can't see very well, so a lot of times I have to really get the magnifying mirror and really get up into it. I'm going to go with this little bit darker brown of the shade, and I'm really gonna concentrate that on this outside area. Yeah, this is a challenge because it's already hot and I'm already damp from perspiring. Actually, I'm gonna go up high with that because it just doesn't look like it's, I hope this even works. Not because of the palette. I've used the palette a few times now. I just haven't been able to get it on camera. or, you know, for whatever reason the camera just didn't work right. Lighting was bad. There was a dryer. There were, you know, all kinds of crazy stuff. But, okay, there's that. Now I'm going to go in with pink. I have been dabbling a lot with pinks and reds or reddish, and really blending them into the browns and coming up with, I don't know, it's not exactly a rose gold color, but kind of reminds me of chocolate covered cherries. And with a, you know, chocolate palette, might as well go there. So it does, it sort of brightens up the brown, but it kind of tones down the pink a little bit. And I kind of wonder sometimes, because my eyesight is so bad, you know, if what the rest of the world is seeing on my eyes is actually the same as what I'm seeing, or it's a lot brighter and more obnoxious than I even know. I've overdone it with the pink on that side. Well, you know, why is it one side always turns out? I'm going to go back in with some more of that brown and just kind of go up high a little bit here. And, you know, I don't have a lot of room, so I use it all. I do when, you know, I'm watching tutorials and they don't really go a lot of times all the way up to the brow, but when I open my eye, if I'm not pretty close to the brow, there's no sense in even putting on any eyeshadow, because you wouldn't see it anyways. Okay, done with that part. Now let's pick something pretty. Oh, let's see. Let's use the Luxie Precision Shader. And, you know, I'm going to take this right here. I haven't actually gotten into this color yet. Can I read it? Of course not. This is a So Susan. It's a very similar brush. It's just got like less other colors on it. This looks like kind of a golden chocolate color. It's really neat. I'm just going to go on the outside like that. There. And there. And then just kind of blend it up into the pink. And just a little bit on that outside edge. I've got this fan going behind me. I hope you can hear me. It's so. And it's morning. It's not even late in the day. Yeah, I'll be about happy when, I don't know, I kind of like that. We'll see. I might blend that a little more later, but for now, it looks pretty good to me. Okay, and I'm going to use this new brush that I just got from BoxyCharm. It is a Aesthetica brush. It's just a little, kind of a small angle brush. I believe it's actually meant for your, for liner, but no, I'm not doing that. Okay, I am going to go kind of in the center with this gold. I'm going to do like a major. You know, and I really like that, you don't have to put on extra primer and spray your brush, and you know, and see how because of my hooded lids I'm really going up higher than I normally would. And like I said, sometimes this turns out looking good and sometimes not so much. Okay, I'm going to do that on the other side. I'm just leaving that inner corner. I'm kind of coming up over top of it a little bit, but I'm going to put a different color down there, a different shimmer. I think possibly, I don't know, I think the purple might be too much. It's got a really pretty potent purple in there. So I'm just going to come down kind of over the top a little bit. That kind of looks like something this way. Okay, and my little towel. Alright, I think I'm going to use this, it's right next to the gold. I just can't see the names. It's not really silver, but it's like a very light, I guess maybe a champagne color. And that is going to go right there on that innermost area of the lid, just to kind of break up the gold a little bit. And because it's fun and I want to. Okay, where's that? Ooh, that's looking pretty interesting. I do think I'm going to get my little blender brush and go back and blend out some of this dark just a little bit. I wanted it darker, but kind of started to overtake everything there, so. Making little circular motions, not really going into the crease, and staying high, and I think that looks a little bit better. Okay, and I'm going to take my little brush. This is another Boxy Charm. This is number 3 in a group that that we got. This is Go Girl Go. I like this one for, it's just a small little end there. I like this one for doing, kind of pulling it under the eye. I might not even need to put any on this. Let's see if it just drags. It is. It's kind of just dragging down. I just want to get this outside corner a little bit. Just kind of ties the whole eye together. Alright, not bad. Now, I was thinking about actually putting a little green on there too, but I think this is a good finished look right here. It's kind of pretty. Okay, so, whoo, one last sniff. And I cannot believe how doggone. I'm like really, it's crazy. I hate to say it because it's only May. Well, it'll be June pretty soon. I'm going to hold out till June. I'm using the Wet n Wild concealer, mostly because I just did that whole concealer challenge thing, and So now I've got all these concealers that I need to use up, because I'm not throwing anything away. You know, they all worked. They worked in different qualities, and different things, but they did all do, you know, do their job to some extent. So, and you know, the thing about Wet n Wild was, at the store that I got it from, even if it worked, I think there was only like 3, possibly 5, but I'm thinking it was 3 shades. You had, you know, a light shade, a dark shade, and this was the medium shade. So I went with the medium shade. I think a lot of times with concealers, if you can just get close, a lot of your under eye is, you're not only trying to kind of clean up your eyeshadow, but you're also trying to kind of brighten the area too. So, you know, you look for it to blend, the edges to blend good, so that there's not like this dramatic line. But yeah, that's nice. And let's do some mascara. This is Stroke of Wow from a BoxyCharm. And I'll tell you, this was really wet when I started using it, and it still is. It's definitely not as wet now that I've been using it, but it's more than my other mascaras. And at first I thought it was really unusable, but I take unusable as a challenge, you know. I'm going to try to make everything work somehow. And I don't know, now that I've been using it, it's not so wet, so I guess just for being open, it's drying up a little bit. And I've gotten just better at using it, and it does I like it. It lifts. You know, I don't wear false eyelashes yet. Ooh, that scares me. But you know, so I have to deal with what little lashes I have left, and this does kind of like, it pulls them up and makes them look a little more full. So, you know, good deal. All right, let's get rid of some of this ironing here. Ooh. And love this. I love this. I understand this doesn't come in a whole lot of colors either, so I'm lucky that just the regular bronzer, I mean, where I got mine at, that was it. This was the only color that there was, and it doesn't even say anything except bronzer. And I hope I didn't get that wet. No, I didn't. Yay! Okay, now between the cocoa and the coconut, I smell like a Mounds bar, right? You know, isn't that the one with the chocolate and the coconut? Okay. And I think, I'll tell you, on my lips today, I got a bunch of work to do outside, so I'm just going to use, this is a sort of a chapstick for girls. It's called Chicken Poo Poo, and it's for it's for us farmer types. It's got a lot of good essential oils and nutrients for your skin and your lips in it. And because this one, I mean, there's a chicken poop that's just chapstick that's for anybody, but because this is chick poo poo, it's made for girls, you know, it's got a little pretty seam to it, which is fine, you know. Plus, like I said, it's really it's good for your lips. So, that is our new palette. I really like this palette. I really do. I think I made the right choice when I decided to get this one out of the 4 that I was, you know, thinking about. I'm going to do another video on palettes because this puts me up to 12, and while I know some of you have like 112, I feel like 12 palettes is enough, and I feel like I have a good variation of colors, that there should not be a look that I can't find in my palettes somewhere, because I have pretty much every color and most shades that you can get. So, for now, Glam Goat. Glam Goat, he says he don't want no Too Faced on him. Ha ha, Glam Goat. Let her rip, bud. Subscribe to my channel. Ha ha, the goat. Ha ha, crack me up. Anyways, y'all have a really good day, and if you like shimmers, I mean, if you don't like shimmers and you don't like chocolate, you're not going to like it. But if you like shimmers and you like chocolate, you would like the Too Faced, and I believe they're having a 20% off sale right now. So, you know, go look it up, and I hope you wake up dancing every single day. Bye-bye.